What's up, I like scary? We are back. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm having an awesome day. It feels great to be a horror fan. So you guys, today we're going to talk about some Halloween and speculations and theories. Something that I've been thinking about since I heard it. Now, we hear Laurie say, and the trailer basically, you have to listen real close. She says that we now know how to kill him. So I've been, thinking about this since I've heard. She's saying we've now found out how to kill Michael. Now, she's been dealing with Michael since '78, and they failed. They failed. They haven't killed Michael. They've gotten close, but they haven't completed it. Now I'm like, so out of all the films in Halloween ends, they now find out how to take him out. The moment that Michael gets a colleague, or whatever. So we hear David Gordon Green say in this interview that Michael's gone dormant. He's weak, he's in bad shape. He's not the Michael that we had in 2018 that was like 100%. He's going to struggle, obviously. He's going to rot away like an animal, a hurt animal. So we get Corey Cunningham. Now, we already know that fingers points that Corey is going to be the copycat killer. We get a lot of shots to kind of prove it. Now, I'm still mind blown off the fact that, Corey and Michael are going to be in cahoots. They're going to be colleagues. And I can't wait to see how this plays out, because I told you guys, and I really do think it's going to be something deeper to this. I definitely think that Corey's going to be obsessed with Michael, though. He's definitely going to be obsessed with him some way, shape, or form. But think about it. So if David Gordon Green's saying that, Michael's going to be in bad shape and everything, that kind of tells me this. We see Michael grab Corey by the neck. Now, we know afterwards, obviously, Corey gets away, or Michael lets him go, because we see a scene where Michael pops out of a corner. He pops out of a corner, and then Corey's standing behind him while he kills someone, possibly, I think, could be his dad. Now, I don't know. There's none of this is cemented when it comes to the dad theory, but I really do think that Corey's going to be the one to find out the weakness of Michael Myers. Why? Because obviously Michael's not going to hurt him. There's something going on with that. I don't know what it is. It's weird, yeah, I know, but something is going on with that. Now, if Michael, down in the sewers for 4 years and everything, and Corey's the first one to come across him, and Corey gets his hands on his mask. Now, I don't know. I got a feeling it's going to be a thing where that's not going to be Corey's first, last time seeing Michael type of thing. Like, after the situation where he chokes him, I think Corey's going to come down there, for, a few days here and there to help Michael. Now, I don't know how I feel about this. I think, personally, Michael can be used in Corey, because Michael, he's not friends with anyone, Michael, he doesn't care. He kills anybody. He's a fucking monster. So it's like, I really think that, to be honest, Michael could possibly be used in Corey until he gets to 100%. Or, I think once Corey takes this mask and Michael notices that Corey's using him, that shit can hit the fan, because I think that can be the case, because I told you guys, I definitely think that Corey and Laurie's gonna have a situation. Why? Because Corey is dating Allison, and Laurie's gonna see some type of change in energy where she doesn't feel her granddaughter is safe with Corey, and it's gonna be a lot of stuff going on, because you can see, from the moment he's on the stairs, he's like, what you gonna do when the boogeyman comes back? Because he's coming back, right? Because he knows. He knows the boogeyman's coming back. Two things. Is it because it's gonna be him that's dressed up like Myers, or he knows because he's dealing with Myers in those sewers? Now, I really think this could happen. So we get this scene where Laurie's at the bottom of the stairs. She said to someone laying on her back, obviously, or they're like below her. She's like, "You came here to kill me, so do it." And it's like, whoever that is in a situation where they're injured, and Laurie has the upper hand, because she's just like, she's talking shit. So I really do think that this is Corey, and he's possibly bleeding out from when she shoots. When he opens the door, she shoots. He's probably bleeding out, and he's realizing that, because think, Corey doesn't start off as a killer or a copycat. he progresses to one. He starts over time. So I feel like maybe he can realize, like, damn, all this started because I started getting bullied because I was accused of killing a babysitter. That, you know, the whole situation was an accident, possibly. Who knows? Maybe he did do it, but I'm going to say it was an accident. And all this happened now. I'm like about to die, take my last breath. And maybe he does it by accident. Maybe he's talking about his situation with Michael, because he's obviously going around saying, you know, I looked him in his eyes, you know, and you know he's coming back, so he feels like he's there with Michael. And maybe he slips up and tells Laurie how to defeat him, you know, because he's obviously saying, you know, I looked him in his eyes. After that, we don't get any more because it's in the trailer, but maybe he talks a little bit more about that. Maybe he says, like, I seen Michael operate without the mask, or maybe he tells Laurie, you know, he's weak or something like that, because it could come up about that. Why, like, how the fuck did you get away? He usually just kills. And maybe he tells Laurie, like, he's very weak, like, you know, he's very weak. But something else I want to touch on is that, what if the whole fucking time, once the energy changes with Corey, like, yeah, Corey, you know, is doing weird shit and everything, he's out there, but Corey is dressed up like Michael, he's completing kills, but Laurie's keeping track of him, like, on the side. She knows what he's doing, but she's keeping quiet. You know, maybe she sees something, maybe she follows him and everything, and it kind of turns into a reverse type of thing where he starts to stalk her. And that's why she said, I seen Michael, I'm certain. I think that she's going to actually know, because Laurie's very smart. I think Laurie's going to actually know that, to a point, not immediately, like not right away, but eventually she's going to peep. And that's why you peep as soon as he opens the door. Laurie already has the gun drawn. I mean, she can hear someone come up the stairs, but I think maybe it's one of those things where she wants him to approach her so she can be in the right type of thing. But I definitely think Laurie's smart enough to know if somebody is on some weird shit and have eyes on her. So I think it could be something where she kind of baits him. You know, she kind of baits Corey, and then she's like, I knew it was you. I knew Allison won't believe me, or nothing like that. And he's probably like, you know, he wants to get her out the picture. You know, he wants to get her out the picture because he wants Allison to herself. I guarantee you that's what's going to, you know, it's going to be. I feel like with this, you guys, what's going to happen is, when Michael comes across Corey, injured Corey, full Corey, if Corey's dead, he better be lucky, because I know Michael's going to definitely take his ass out if you take that mask from him. Now, I really do think that's going to be one of those things where Corey probably is still, like, breathing in some way, shape, or form, and he, like, leads Michael to Laurie type of thing, because he wants to, but it's going to, like, fall back on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, Corey is going to fall on you. Like, Michael's going to decide to take your ass out, because, you know, Michael doesn't give a fuck at the end of the day. Because, think about it, he killed Dr. Zartan. He stumped his damn brains out. You know, he knew Dr. Zartan didn't benefit him. He know that he can possibly, you know, take him back to, you know, Smith's Grove. But with you, Corey, he, you know, it's different. You have his mask, you're going around stealing his image and everything. Yeah, he's definitely going to take your ass out. But I definitely do think that Corey might help Laurie. We're all talking about, you know, he might in the end ended up helping her by, like, you know, a reveal on accident. Because out of nowhere, she knows how to kill Michael. You know, after even Loomis has this, like, little foul plan on 2018, how to, you know, make sure the vital organ's not working, decapitate the body and all that. But you know, all of a sudden Halloween ends since Corey comes in the picture. I'm gonna tell you why. Because he sees Michael at his weakest, his lowest. I guarantee you we're going to see a scene where, you know, it's going to be kind of like Michael's, like, hurt. You can see it possibly, but we definitely know something is up with Michael, because Laurie has him pinned down on an island in the kitchen. You know, his hand is, you know, stabbed, and it's like almost like a refrigerator's laying on him, and he's like squirming when she's trying to pull the mask off. But we do see him set up at that 90-degree angle. Now, I wonder, with that 90-degree angle, like, you know, once he does that, what happens afterwards? And that's what kind of, and when you look at this, that shows you that it's not the end. That shows you that it's not the end, you know, because when you really sit there and, you know, he throws her and everything, she takes the mask off. It's crazy when you think about the scene, because that's why I said it's almost like that is not the ending. You know, I don't think that scene when she has that blue shirt on is the ending, because I just feel like they're holding a lot of stuff back. It just doesn't seem that that is. I think it's going to be a lot of stuff that happens in that scene. I think that's the beginning of the final act, to be honest. I think that with the her with the blue shirt, that's the beginning with the final act. And something else I wanted to touch on is that I really do think, I've been thinking about this, that Allison is going to make the big move. I think Allison's going to make a move. Now, I'm not saying she's going to make the last and final blow, but I think Allison's going to make a smart move that helps them take the boogeyman down. I don't think it's going to be Laurie. I think Laurie's going to play a big part in the beating, and she's getting the battle wounds. But Allison's going to be the one that makes the smart move. You know, she's lost a lot. She deserves it to kind of hurt the boogeyman, and kind of, because Laurie, your plan has failed. And Allison hasn't got a chance to show what she has in her. She tried in kills. I think that she's really going to do something where, she makes something shakes when it comes to Michael. I think Allison's going to be connected in some way, shape, or form with the ending. Because when you think about it, Arnie Cunningham's girlfriend and Christine helped them take down Christine. So if David Gordon Green is going that deep off Christine, he's going to have to kind of plug in Allison. Possibly. I'm just saying that can be just, that's just a little speculation. But something else I was thinking about, and after this we can end it off, you guys, is Hawkins. We haven't been getting too much said about Hawkins. Do you guys think that Hawkins can possibly redeem himself on Michael? Because you see in 2018, he's thirsty to kill him. He's like, I'm still going to blow this motherfucker's brains out. He hasn't got that chance since he's fucked up in that, 78 situation. So do you guys think, that I really can see that maybe Hawkins does something to kind of, redeem himself from when he killed his partner? Maybe Hawkins sacrifices himself. Maybe he sacrifices himself because he feels bad. I can see Hawkins dying and like sacrificing himself for Laurie, because he fucked up anyways. He feel like this is on him. He feel like Haddonfield's blood is on his hands. Something like that. So we're almost here though, you guys. The Halloween ends, man. We're literally like, a week away. This is crazy, you guys. But unfortunately, this is the end of the video. Comment down below what you guys think about everything we talked about. Don't forget to hit me up on my social media. I like Scary on Instagram, I like Scary on TikTok, Brandon on Facebook, and I like Scary on Twitter. Don't forget you guys to become a member of the Patreon, exclusive content and benefits of the channel. Right there's where it says subscribe. Next to it, click join. Become a member of the channel. Check out the official I Like Scary merch store. And yeah, you guys, I love you all. Stay scary out there. Peace.